Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Salice Rose, aka Salsa Rosa, aka Mama Biscuit, duh. So today's video is gonna be about the time I got into my first fight ever. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, my first fight ever. And I'm sitting here and I was thinking back, I was like, wait, you know, obviously I've gotten in a lot of fights. Growing up, you know, we all make our mistakes. It is what it is. I ain't ashamed, excuse me, anyway. I was like, was that my first fight? And I'm like, yeah, obviously. Okay, let me get to the story because I'm gonna keep getting sidetracked. My hair has to go up real quick. It's really bugging, bro. Fun fact, I'm sure you guys already know this. I hate having my hair down. I hate it. Yeah, I'll do it sometimes. But just know that I hate every second of it. It all started on a beautiful sunny day after school. You know, I had a good day. My sister had a good day. Our friends had a really good day. And mind you, I was only a freshman. Like, I was only like, what, 3 to 4 months when I just got there. So I was just a freshman. And my sister was a junior, right? And me and my sister would never, ever hang out during school, after school, at lunch, because my sister was just too cool for me. It is what it is. I don't really care. I cared back then. I cared. But we would never really hang out. Like, I had my own group. She had her own group. We did our own thing. The juniors sat here, the seniors over here. After school, the freshmen over here. And then tell me why. I don't know. That day, me and my sister started hanging out, right? So I go to wherever the juniors are sitting, and that's where she's at. Her and her like 3 or 4 friends, and they're all just sitting there. And I don't know what made us hang out that day, but I'm glad that I was there, first of all. So we're just sitting there chilling, you know, talking about God knows what. I think we're eating snacks. I'm not really sure. Our backpacks are on. We're waiting for, I think it was my grandpa and my grandma to pick us up from school, right? So we're just like, all right, cool. Like, let me just chill. Let me kick it for a minute. A really quick move. I was very hesitant on making this video, but you guys, like the story time that I did the other day, you guys always talk about this certain topic. And I'm like, all right, let me make this video. And also, me and this girl, like, I don't know if we're cool, but we're very civil now. We don't talk anymore, but I mean, there is no bad blood here. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're civil with each other, but we just don't talk. So, I mean, that's a good part of the story. And after that whole fight, we became like super close. So, I mean, it is what it is. But let me continue with my story. Hold on. Me and my sister were always very close with this girl and her sister. So there was 4 of us. We were best friends until we were in preschool, bro. Like, literally preschool. We went to all the schools together. We like kind of lived around each other. We were always like this, all 4 of us. But the minute we all got into high school, things went like, that's understandable because, I mean, whenever people go to high school, not all the time, but in most situations, everybody finds new friends and y'all just like kind of part your ways, you know, and that's what happened with all 4 of us, pretty much. Okay, so nobody had beef at this time, but nobody was really either talking or whatever. But my sister and this girl kind of had their own thing, like, not drama or beef. Okay, maybe like a little bit of drama, but something that was like this big that could have been squashed like that. But no, because what had happened was one day after school, I'm sitting with my sister, right? We're on the junior side and she is across the quad and she is sitting where the freshmen sit, and she was with, fuck, I don't know who she was with. She was with like 2 girls, I think, I don't remember. And I was just sitting with my sister like this, with my legs open like this. My sister's right here and I'm just right here with my backpack, just like, I always sit like that. Like, sometimes I'll be like, whatever. Like, I was just minding my business, saying nothing to nobody, doing my thing, just eating my sour Skittles, right? Then out of nowhere, like, that girl, she's like, she keeps staring at us. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, I mean, like, that's the home girl. Like, we know her, like, chill out. Like, talking to my sister's like telling me, like, all the drama they've been having and how, like, I guess she's been talking bad about my sister and then vice versa. And I'm like, y'all stupid. Y'all need to, like, handle it. Y'all need to just, like, talk about it and just, like, kind of squash it. Like, it's not worth losing a friendship over something so stupid and small over drama. Like, it's just so dumb to me. It's so dumb. And I was trying to be the peacemaker, like, I really was. But then I was trying to be the peacemaker. I really was. I was sitting there and I was like, stop eyeing each other across the quad, like, y'all weird. Then I look up, right? Are you ready for this? I don't know what her problem was. I didn't even do nothing to nobody. Sorry, too much Starbucks. Fuck. Shit. I look at her and she looks at me and she goes, and I was like, who the fuck? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And I was like, me? That's what I said. I was like, me? And she was like she wasn't saying anything, but she was like just mouthing it. She was like what's up, basically. And I was like, oh, shit. What's good then? So I got up. My sister got up with me. Her friends got up with us. So she gets up and walks up by her lonesome self, if I can remember. I don't know if she had nobody at this point. I don't know if they stayed back or whatever, but we were all walking towards each other and I was like, yo, bro, like what is even going on right now? I'm so confused at this point in my life. Like what? What just happened? Why is she trying to give me attitude? I didn't even do nothing to you. Whatever. So we're all walking up like really, really slow. And then she was walking up, she was like, and I was like, yo, this is so weird. Like, I was like, it's just so weird because like we were all just best friends like for hella years. And out of nowhere, it's like you're trying to start something. And I was like, you got the wrong one. Okay, I just had a cat hair in my mouth, but you have the wrong one. And I'm like, I mean, if that's how you want to play it, we could play it. Don't throw fire at me because I will burn you, bitch. Like, no. We're walking up and her and my sister just started going at it. They're just talking. They're like, well, you said this about me, blah, 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 like talking. So I was like, I didn't say anything. And I should have because, I mean, she tried to like do all this to me, like trying to like fight, but I didn't say anything because it's not really my business, my place. Maybe she was just mad at her, whatever, right? So as they're like talking to each other, oh my God, please stop. So as they're talking to each other, my sister's right here on this side, right? And she's like talking to her, blah, blah, blah. This girl's on this side, talking. And so I get in the middle of them. So my sister's right here, the girl's right here, and I go right here in the middle. My sister's behind me, she's like talking to the girl like that, and the girl's in front of me talking to my sister. So I just wanna make sure that nothing ever happened. I literally got in the middle of them while they were talking mess to each other because I wanted to make sure no fights happened. Like I get mad very fast and it's just, I was shocked because I was literally super trying to be the peacemaker here. So back to my story. So again, as they're sitting here talking mess to each other, I'm in the middle and out of nowhere it gets quiet and I'm like, y'all good? Y'all good? Everything's good now? I know they were like trying to talk or like yell at each other, but I wasn't really listening to the words. I was just more focused on, all right, focus. Make sure nobody tries to throw a punch at somebody. And I was like, my sister here, I was like, cool. Out of nowhere, bro, like this girl had it coming because she was asking for it. Like, no. It's not that we're about negativity or that we like to fight or whatever else people on YouTube want to make up about whatever this story, but it's just about you can't react like this and expect no reaction back from anybody is what I'm trying to say. It's like whatever you give is what you're gonna get. So here's what happens. So it gets quiet. Then I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, what the heck? This girl, she's like this, reaches over my head, tries to grab my sister's hair to like pull her down and fight her. So the minute I saw her hand, I was like, oh hell. And I grabbed her by her hair. I literally twisted around my hand and I was like, boom. And then we just started going at it. Why? Because one, you try to touch my sister and you don't touch my family, period. Two, I was trying to be the peacemaker and you're over here trying to hit my sister. Like, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that. And three, like, what in your right mind do you think violence is gonna solve? Now, yes, I got in a fight, but there's no excuse for that, but she had it coming. She tried to hit my sister when my sister wasn't even gonna hit her. She was just talking to her. So whenever she reached her hand over me, trying to get to my sister, that's when I grabbed her real quick and then we were just going at it. And you know what? I'm not even gonna put her on blast. I'm not gonna say who won and who lost, but I don't wanna do that, but guys, who won? Guys, who won? Come on, who won? Like, come on, it's like, bro! And then my sister and her friend were trying to like separate us the whole time and then her friends were in the back, not doing anything, and I'm like, bro, like that's some good friends you have, right? So we're just going at it, and then finally they had to get me, they pulled me off of her. So that girl like literally just ran away, and I was just pissed, and we got in a fight in front of the school office. The school office is made up of glass. How did we not get caught? I am not sure. But I was like, bro, we didn't get caught. Like, I know I'm not gonna go tell something on you. Don't go tell something on me because if anything, I could tell on you because you threw the first punch. I just defended myself for the both of us. Like, we was never gonna hit you, but since you hit us first, like, I'm not gonna sit here and back down. Like, you got the wrong one. That's what I said. You got the wrong one. I meant that, bro. When the fight ended, we went back to the junior section. She was over here by herself. I don't want to put like too much detail on it because I'm not really trying to make anybody like, I feel like stupid here, but she was just over there. Yeah. So I was like, no. I was like, I better not get kicked out of school. You got me all the way messed up. Let me go talk to her. My sister, she's like, what? And I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to her. Like, I wanna make sure she don't go tell something on me whenever she's the one who started. Because if you fight in this school, it's an automatic bye. Like, you're done, you're expelled, you're gone. So I went up to her. I was walking up to her and she was like kind of, I don't want to say, but she was like kind of like whatever. And I was like, look, I'll tell you right now is you better not tell on me, and I'm not gonna tell on you. I'm not trying to get kicked out of the school, and I know you ain't trying to get kicked out either. So let's just be adult about this. Just drop whatever just happened. Go on about her life. Don't say anything about me. I ain't gonna say anything about you. Keep my sister's name out your mouth, and she gonna keep your name out her mouth. And she's like, okay. And I was like, for real, like for real, for real. She was like, no, like, okay, like I won't tell. Because she was like, I don't want to get kicked out either. And I was like, all right, cool. Of course, I trusted that she wasn't gonna tell. Right. Really quick, tell me why my grandpa is taking forever to pick us up this day. Well, how is all this happening? Whatever. So we're sitting in the junior section and she disappears. And I'm like, okay, and she probably went like home or went to go call somebody, or I don't really know and I don't really care, okay? And nowhere on the big intercom I hear something, Salice, get in the office right now. And I was like, oh my God, homegirl really told on us? Alright, cool. I was pissed. And we go to the office and then the principal's like trying to kick both of us out. Me and my sister. My sister didn't even do anything. She was just trying to separate the fight. They're trying to kick me out, my sister out, her friend out, the girl that I fought, and then her friend. I don't know. They're trying to kick everybody out. And I was like, bro, let me say that if you want to kick anybody out, I was like, it has to be either me, her, or both of us. I was like, I understand that I can get in trouble for fighting and I get that, but she threw the first punch. We weren't even gonna fight her. So, I mean, I'm sure she should get in trouble too. Like, I'm not about to go down by myself. I would go down by myself if it was my fault. I have no problem with that. Like, it ain't nothing, but she threw the first punch, bro. Like, no. My sister got suspended for a day. That's it. Because she didn't do anything. Her friend got suspended, I think, for a day too, as well as the other one. And me and this girl got kicked out. And she was like so mad about it. And I'm like, bro, we would have never been here if you didn't throw the first punch and if you never told. But I mean, it is what it is. We both got kicked out. And guess what? Guess what the best part of the story is? The best part, ready? Both get kicked out of the school. And guess what happened? We both ended up in the same public school after that. We both ended up in the same school. Now what? Who did this? You did this. I didn't do this. You did this. Ended up in the same public school. And how do I know that? Because one day, I went to the bathroom with my friend in my new school. So we were going to the bathroom. And I see her washing her hands. And I just started laughing. I was like, oh my God, no! And I was busting up and I like made a U-turn to walk out. And I was like, let me just walk out because I ain't trying to do nothing. Like, stop. And she calls me by my name and I'm like, yes? And she was like, how are you? I think she said, how are you or hi. And I was like, what's up? And I walked out. Because like I said, after that, like we became like civil, we became alright, cool. All four of us were eventually cool at one point. But like now it's like none of us even talk. But I mean, we ended up being really, really cool. We became best friends again after that. Like it took some time, but we did, but then we kind of fell off again for what reason, I'm not really sure what. I mean, it is what it is, it happened, and I used to obviously fight a lot growing up, and in middle school, high school, I ended up in fucking military school. Like I've had a really rough time growing up. And you know what? Even though fighting is not the answer to anything, and I completely agree with that, and I'm all about positivity, I don't regret anything I've done. I don't regret getting in a bunch of fights. I don't regret going to military school. I don't regret getting kicked out, going to court, doing this, doing that. I don't regret being the bad kid that I was, because it was hectic whenever it was happening, and I put my family through a lot because I was always like in and out of schools and all that, and I get that, but being that person that I was back then helped me grow into somebody that I only thought I could be in my dreams. That makes sense. Like I never thought I would be this person who can sit here and with the help of God, like literally inspire other people and help other people, because I would never be able to do this if I wasn't that person back then. You feel me? So whenever people ask me sometimes, Salice, like, do you have any regrets in life? I'm like, I want to say yeah, but I don't, and every day I try to better myself. Like it's not cool to fight, it's not cool to do this, it's not cool to bully people. Not that you guys do it, but I'm just saying, none of that is cool. And we're allowed to make mistakes, but make sure every single day you keep growing and keep bettering yourself, because you want to grow into somebody so beautiful, which you have the potential to. We all do, right? Like if someone were to ever tell me, one day you're gonna be somebody who can inspire many people with, like, obviously the help of God, and change lives and do all this stuff, I would have never believed you. Because I was literally, and I'm not even being dramatic right now, bro, I was a lost cause. I was getting kicked out of every school. I was fighting left and right, got involved with the wrong people, ended up in military school. I tried to commit suicide 2 to 3 times. I was just everywhere. It's crazy that I totally changed my life around by myself by myself because I wanted it bad enough. I do believe people can change, and I do believe that, you know, we're all capable of whatever we want to do in life, but just a matter of, are you gonna do it? You have to do it. And at one point in my life, I literally stood alone. Didn't nobody have my back? Didn't nobody want me to do good? I would not want to be anybody else. So if people were to ask me, hey, who do you want to be? Who's your hero? Nobody. I like me. I like my mistakes. I like my flaws. I like my past. I like my today, and I'm so excited for my future. So don't have any regrets, but don't continuously do stupid things thinking that, okay, well, that's the past. No, make every day as best as you can, and I promise you're gonna have the most beautiful, healthy life ever. But I'm pretty sure I talked your guys' ear off already. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I mean, I'm not gonna do a lot of story times. I mean, I might not. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Nothing, I'm gonna do more of the other, but again, you guys have been requesting this one, which is like super weird, so I'm like, all right, they're my supporters. Let me do a little video for them, but they're requesting, like, as always. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also do not forget to what? Subscribe, like, subscribe right now, like I'm watching. And as always, Mama Biscuit loves you biscuits. Bye guys. So today's, can you stop yelling? Fuck. Yo, she's pretty.